Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends.
I even got it on wide phone. That's what's up.
All right. So we got voices on. I guess we could get this show started. I don't have no cool title screen because I got lazy for that. But here we are, season 7 of the Buckeye League. That's something to be thankful for. Of course, I'm here, David Robbins, Zombie Earl, Earl Tierson. I don't know how to pronounce your last name. I never call you by that. Roland.
It's T-Sword.
Shalbert, huh?
T-Sword.
T-Sword, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's him. But you can hear him. We got him here. Got Roland Christie here. Shadow of Bat.
What's up, my people?
There you go. He take time away from his blog
Which I still need to finish, by the way.
to kind of entertain us. I think one of the reasons we did this league play thing is for the seasons like this, where if you wasn't in this league play, you probably haven't played boss battles.
Which is a real shame.
I mean, it's fun for a bit, but I mean, either way, if you play super competitively, it start getting fun quickly. So quick rundown: you get one of you pick a boss card. You pick a boss MC. They have a card. If it's an evil boss, you have all evil cards. If it's a good boss, you can play only all good cards. And yeah, I mean it's up on the screen if you like reading because I'm not about to read it.
That is a lot of words.
Yeah, but this format going on to the end of the year, so like I say, I mean you can still play with your friend, but I don't think we're gonna have any event for this. I mean they haven't announced nothing. I don't think they're gonna throw nothing on us. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you haven't played it in all league, you probably haven't played much of this. Um, so real quick, we'll get ready to go to the next page. What's gonna be the draft results and stuff. So this is our original ranking that we have at judges at the top. I don't think this would be an accurate ranking if we did it again.
No.
Um,
Yeah, would not be close to that.
yeah. First of all, there's no way Crimson Cow at 15. Ain't no way no.
Nope.
And Fum is definitely not number 3.
I
4, 5,
Yeah,
or
let's just swap
6.
those.
Um, but I mean, I think the way that I took from the boss battle was the things you look for in the boss at first. How many locations they got to activate their powers, and that's what I think gave Magneto the biggest thumbs up in the format. We're gonna be saying that name a lot today,
Quite a bit.
but Magneto got 20 activators to activate his boss powers.
Unless I'm playing against Earl, in which case I got 0.
Like I said, well, in general, because you're not a good player, so we don't want to use you at the bar. That's it out loud in your
Fair.
head.
You got
That
activators. You didn't get any double activators.
We will get to the game in a bit. But first, the thing like the activator was the most important thing. That will push both of the Magnetos towards the top. The next thing is what powers you have. Well, first of all, if your MC could accelerate, what powers they had made a huge difference. And then, I think them the two biggest things. I mean, Foon we had at the top because he was good. He just don't have no good powers on his card. Def had the least amount of activators, but nobody played her in this format.
I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb.
I think she's scary. It's scary when you play her that somebody can just play a card and end you.
I mean, but we did have a game that ended on one turn, so I mean, she's not that bad. But we'll get more into that as we go along. So, y'all see our rankings, but like I said, our ranking would be totally different. I think Def and Foon will probably be towards the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Baseball Loki probably right where he need to be at, but Crimson Cow would be up. Thanos, I think, would be up some. But Magneto's would be towards the top. With the Ultrons. I mean, but then we got the draft. So, recapping the draft, I think Rio was the only one who wasn't present, who just got the random MCs from the list.
Yeah, I think so too.
So, but like I said, he got a photo one. I think he's a photo player because he didn't touch Kingpin at all. Kingpin didn't get much love. I mean, well, I know Tevin played him, but I didn't think Kingpin got the attention he deserved. Him and Carnage, I didn't think it got much love that they should have deserved in this format while we're doing standings and stuff.
I mean, they're fine as bosses, but when you look at some of the other stuff, like the Ultrons, what they're doing, and Magneto, of course,
But
I feel bad for the players who had to play against 4 Magnetos this season. That was rough.
I mean, you had to plan accordingly, I think, in the format. But I guess it gets moving along. So we got a standing. Well, we got all league type standings. So I could put the number of losses just because, like I say, you don't have to play every week. But everybody did at least was in it every week, except for one person who dropped after week 1 or something to come up. But we'll go into more detail. Well, not much more detail, but who that person is. So we had 3 people finish with 1 loss. Well, no, sorry, 4 people. Because you up there, Earl.
Yeah, I had 1 loss.
So our world champion at the current moment, he only played 1 game, but then he had to forfeit the next game when something came up. personal reasons. So that why he got a loss. It won't be a ranked loss, but it's still a loss in the season. So did we ever say that Mitch and Ralph were co-champ, or did we give it to Ralph? Or
I think we gave it to Ralph because he had the heads up victory.
okay, so yeah, I know we were. So yeah, so Ralph is the champ. I may have co-champ on the thing, but we'll get that all figured out. That's what we here for. Um, but yeah, so 2 loss. Oz was the only person with 2 loss. I mean, so that's good. Oh, my audio. Oh, somebody said my audio is very low. Let me just see if I mess around with that. I got this little cheap microphone. Maybe I should get the USB. One moment, please. Shoot.
Earl, tell us that joke you know.
Ooh, put him on the spot.
I don't know any appropriate jokes.
That's why I asked you.
I'm gonna see if I could. Oh man. Okay, there you go. Advanced properties. Balance. I don't know. Boy, I mean, you got a lot of settings in here. Volume percentness. I don't know if 100%. I mean, I don't know if nobody can hear me louder or not. Shoot.
I hear you
seem
just
fine to
fine.
me.
Actually, I got this little cheap microphone. Like, I got this cheap microphone. Because when you move in, move back into your place, you start pulling stuff out that you didn't know you had. Let me try this out. Apparently, that was a terrible idea. Okay, so if I'm still real low, I'm gonna try one other thing. Y'all could go ahead and talk about the screen. Give me a couple moments.
It's better now. No, that's what somebody said in the chat.
Oh, they said it's better.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it was user error.
I just turned it back down. I don't know what's changed. Shoot. Well, maybe I gotta be up on the microphone too.
Oh, there you go.
I gotta be up on like Temptations or something. I got one of the dude from Family Feud, the little skinny microphones and stuff. I'm not about kissing no contestants or nothing, but okay, if y'all can hear me, Bear, let me know. I don't know what chat you looking at. I'm looking at the YouTube one, but
I'm looking at the Discord draft chat.
okay. Well, if they can hear me, Bear, and I guess we'll believe them, then we'll keep going along. All right, so yeah, PJ trying to cast Scott. We see. And I mean, we have a bunch of 3 lost people. So I mean, it seems like a pretty balanced format. We got a good schedule.
My goal is always to break even. And if I do better than I lose, that's just candy.
I'm going to talk about you in a bit, so we'll wait till we get to your slide. All right, so we'll start with our champion for this season, Ralph. So he had 2. He played both of the MC, but after week 1, I don't think he liked Auction, so he dropped him immediately and picked up Baseball Slokey, who he never played. After that, you think you used your same deck you used on me in the Bill Face 10 league play? Oh no, this is Crimson Cow. I don't know what he was doing with Crimson Cow to take the L. I mean, he did in level. If you see that level 2 Ultron up there, you won't see that.
Not in boss battle.
If you do, you're not doing it right. Oh, I'm moving too fast. If you see that, you are not doing it right. Can I move this up?
It looks like after he got Crimson Kyle out of his system, he did switch to Leviathan Mother, who's very strong.
Oh yes.
And,
Levymon's my favorite boss.
So looking at the match, like I said, so he lost to MCU Thanos, who got game, and I guess if MCU Thanos could hit you a lot, that would hurt you. And then with Mother, against Magneto, you would think if I was like a bookie at Vegas, you would think Magneto would have the upper hand in that matchup, right? But I guess too, with Leviathan, if you're playing with the whole suite, you're gonna randomly get one. It depends who you get. Going to dictate how your game go.
You'll have to ask Roland how it went. He played him with the Magneto.
Oh yeah, we'll get down. Tevin and Kingpin. So I mean, you think Well, I guess if Leviathan get one of the big one of the kind that would hurt Kingpin a lot.
Oh yeah.
Because he can't get to the late game. But you think he get to the late game, I mean, he beat 3 Magnetos, and then y'all did read about that Ultron game against Mix, right?
Yeah.
Poor Mitch.
So yeah, so turn Leviathan Mom with first turn when she get the one that wounds the MC, and then they team attack and finish him off.
And that was it.
That was it. He only got 2 health, and that was game. Oh, but yeah, he got rid of Crimson Cow. I can't believe that who took it Elwood, but here we are. We got our champion for this season. Congratulations. Now going
Looks
along
like
to
he,
Mix. So he didn't even touch his Crimson Cow. He was cool with the MCU Ultron. He took the forfeit because, like I said, Osh was unable to, personal reasons, had to exit. But like I said, this league is made for people to come in and out. So Osh could came back mid-season, but he just chose to take care of himself. Well, we always want that people to do that. So again, looking at matchup, we got Roland who lost.
Yep.
It looks like it looks like Mitch beat 3 Magnetos too. Are we sure that Magneto is the powerhouse here?
Well, we are looking at the top people.
Oh, well, the top 2 got 7 wins against Magneto.
Yeah, they 6-0 against Magneto.
7-0.
Who the 7? He only played 3 of them.
Oh yeah, 6-0. You're right.
I'm always right. We just assume that. You don't have to say that out loud.
I'm with the program, Earl. You need to get with the program.
Okay.
I beat a Magneto too, so I don't understand what the Magneto draw is.
I mean, it depends how people build them. Yeah, I mean it's true. I mean, we did hear complaints about Magneto, but like I said, in this small pool, like I said, of MCs, you was normally in all league you don't see MCs multiple times. I don't know. Maybe people just got bored and tried to do different things with it, but I mean, Ultron can flood the field pretty fast.
So fast.
I played the game with him, and yeah, there's an answer for Magneto. You just gotta build for Magneto. And then our last one lost person who not a judge. Ash, like I said, he beat Mother with Carnage. I would say that would be a 50-50 matchup.
Yeah.
If you get counter control, and Magneto's or Carnage can be in trouble, and if you don't, then Carnage gives you trouble.
Right. And depending, like I said, if you're going a symbiote heavy deck, they are getting counters.
Yeah.
Like I said, for the people listening, we're not going to go much into the boss battle powers, but you can find their cards in your pot, hopefully your book, but they may be on their website, but yeah, Carnage got some good powers on his boss card. And so after week 1 when he dropped, so Carnage and MCU Ultron went back in the pool, but nobody never jumped on Carnage, and Rio got Ultron week 6 supplemental draft. I was surprised by that. But I think people will continue just playing their Magnetos. Looking at you, Roland.
October was really rough, guys.
I figured that, but we'll get more to that later. So now we got Obs. So he won his first game with Fiend Fang Foon against Basebox Loki. But then he didn't play Foon no more. Was the fact that he played him once, he probably realized, like, this is not a good idea. Now we got our first Magneto loss was against Roland. I think he's going to be coming for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of low-key terrified that the game we played wasn't even really a game. I just played solitaire.
I mean, so he played with 2, but like I said, lost to Mix, beat another photo deck. He got a game against the Judge. Oh yeah, so tell us about that game because that was an interesting read.
Yeah, well, it was a pretty fun game. So it started off. He beat Kingpin up, and then I got the out of time loop going, and I play a bunch of Masters of Evil so I can live to level up, and I think he had 4 or 5 wounds on me before I started the loop, And then I came back. Yeah, I ran out of Masters of Evil guys, so I had to stop looping. But I started to have a board. He played Jungle Hunter, Stealth back, and hit Kingpin. So I only had one wound left. But I had like Galactus out, and Galactus had to eat his. I couldn't eat his blues because I had to eat the Valverden Jungle, so he couldn't stealth back and hit me for the last wound. And he had one blue left in his deck, and he drew it. Or no, he didn't draw it. He played another Jungle Hunter to go get it. So I had 8 guys on my board, and he stunned 2 of them by playing the blue at random, and he just randomly got Kingpin and won the game.
So you did take over the universe, right?
Yeah, I took over the universe. It took a little longer to take over the universe too because he nullified that.
Okay.
So I had to wait until I could get rid of his nullifier, and then I took over the universe, and then I had Galactus and a bunch of other guys, and yeah, so he just did a lot of damage at the beginning, so I had to look out for Jungle Hunter and Blue.
That takes some skills to have the strategy to adapt on the fly like that. So
yeah. He almost quit, but he's like, "Oh, I'll stick it out," and then he ended up winning. And I'm like, "Man, I wish he would have quit."
And then, like I said, we talking about how bad Roland beat him. I think Scott would have had Magneto set to play him. He almost didn't want to play Magneto again, so Scott played Thanos, his other MC. So that was a big move by Scott. But Scott don't mind taking a loss here and there.
Or everywhere.
Okay, so that's the only 2 lost person. So moving along, we in the 3 lost club. So now Vern, he went half and half on him MC. So I appreciate that, because there was somebody who got 3 MCs and only played one of them the whole time. But I don't want to say no names or anything.
Man, that's trash. That's a trash player right there.
But let's talk about Leviathan Maul. So it looked like odd weeks. Leviathan Maul was odd weeks, and Loki was even weeks. So we we already talked about the Carnage matchup. He beat Magneto and then lost to Magneto. Well, hold on. He didn't play himself week 3. I always do typos like this. That suck. I about to say, man, Vern beat Vern.
Was that considered a good day when I beat Vern?
Who is week 3 matchup? If a Brotherhood, was that you, Roland? Yeah, that was you. No, you were week 2.
Yeah, I played. He made me beat up my favorite MCU, Loki.
Well,
except he's now my second favorite tonight. I can say that now.
He played Jason week 3.
Oh, okay.
So that should have been Jason that he beat. Jason did not have a good season. I think once Jason get back to mid-winter, he gonna get that killer instinct back, and then be a whole different person. But so he beat a Magneto, lost to he lost to 2 Magnetos and beat 1.
A lot of Magneto.
And then real MCU Thanos, and then he was able to beat Foon, but you expect that. I don't know why we thought Foon was good. I guess we thought the good characters were going to make it different for his weak boss power. And not the MC that bad, it's just his boss powers.
Yeah.
That's the other problem with Kingpin, is that his boss powers are just not good.
Right. I mean, some of these people got boss power like Magneto, like, oh, you could go get equipment, heal wounds, and, jump over the moon. It's like, what?
Put -1 counter. And I get it when you take over the multiverse and you start slamming down locations in your resource row. Like, that could get out of hand real quick. But, yeah, I mean, if you serve, it's bad. It's bad.
All right, well, so the next 3 lost person we have is our inside reporter.
Yo.
We assume it was a busy month, birthday month, too, if I don't recall. But yeah, somewhere in between there. But yeah, you got an exit MC. You didn't want to take Death out for a spin? You didn't find her lovely?
I've been burned by Death before, but see,
but you drafted her. Even after that.
It was a mixture of hate drafting, so no one else would get her. So I didn't want to have to spend each round trying to think, oh, is somebody going to play Death against me? but I also wanted people to think, oh, he might play death against me.
All right, well, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit and give us a quick rundown how your matchups went.
All right, I apologize to Mitch, but after a full day in the hospital, like my brain was jelly when we got to play. So I thought playing the Mind Gem on turn 1 would be enough to kill his. Well, first of all, he played MCU Ultron, which that I had a game plan against Crimson Cow. I was like, okay, I'm going to take down Crimson Cow, and then so my brain was jelly. So I played against him as if he was playing not MCU Ultron, which is what he played. Yeah, and he's like, cool. Here's 12 Ultrons. Let me just smash you in the face. And I just couldn't pivot at all. So sorry, Mitch, that was a bad game. The next week, I was like, okay, well, let me figure out a game plan here because we can do quite a bit here than what I did against Mitch. And I was like, I can play Time Gem. And then Vern got to, well, he was my first victim with the fully optimized Magneto. Then I played Cell, and that was a mirror. That was an hour and a half long, crazy. Ooh. And Cell almost had me. He played the Dark Phoenix, but I was able to come back. And then Obs. Yeah, it was 3 games of solitaire where I just did my thing and everything went my way. But then I played against Earl, and apparently Magneto liked locations, specifically the ones that let him do his abilities twice. I didn't get no special locations that round. 8 cards and 5 rounds, I think, Earl?
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, so he just, very much like Mitch, just punched me in the face over and over and over. Against Ralph.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shot him in the face.
My helmeted, yeah, took my cape and slammed me around like the Hulk beat Loki up. Ralph, I knew Levy Mom was going to be a problem, and I didn't think to include any cool tech cards like Grandmaster. But that one, I did get locations halfway through the game, and I was able to like heal off all my wounds, but like I just, at that point, he had such a stacked board. I was using Serpent Crown every round just to suicide his guys into his other characters, just to try to thin the board. But my game plan was to ramp to Thanos on turn, 4, and start accelerating wounds that way. But that did not happen, and his board, ugh. Plus, sorry, Ralph. Every single round, I was like, wait, which Leviathan is that? What's his stats? Who's your... It was exhausting because I've memorized most of the card pool, but like all those one-of-a-kind Leviathans, I don't know what they do. So, yeah, that was exhausting. And finally, I was just like, you know what? This is stupid. I could continue grinding the game out, but I choose to concede. So, I ended that real quick.
All right, well, thanks for our on-spot recap, our sideline reporter. I guess on-field sideline. Shoot, yeah, almost like an offensive lineman.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, moving along. So, Rio, it took me a while to find out what his name was. I just have a Discord name, but we got it. So,
Crack report right there.
He wasn't in the draft, so he got the best available. Was what his turn was Kingpin and MCU Thanos. So he seemed like he was a big photo player because even at week 5 he already had the WandaVision card, what became legal that week in his deck. And then once he found out that MCU Ultron was still out there, he supplemental draft for him in that last week. But yeah, Thanos could do real damage to Crimson Cow, especially if he's able to level. Even without leveling, but if he does level, that would be real bad for Crimson Cow.
Yeah.
Carnage will probably be too fast because if Carnage is wearing a lot of symbiote, they got 2 health. Thanos is not leveling.
Nope.
And so he's just getting too big. I mean, he could turn Carl face down, but symbiotes don't care about face down. Magneto is, of course, Magneto. Um, is that a mirror match right week 4? Yeah,
Looks like
yeah, a mirror match. But so
it's
but
inevitable.
yeah, it looked like Fern would have been a Thanos player in that round, and then finally, well, we had Foon his last game with Thanos. I know he had a lot of the WandaVision in there, and then finally he got Ultron against Basebox Loki. Was yeah, I would still get it. I mean, MCU Ultron I think was a lot better than we graded him at the beginning of the season.
Oh, for sure.
Um, moving on along. Marcellus, another Magneto. Magneto. Well, okay, so I guess Vern didn't have MCU Thanos because there was definitely not two of them. I think he had Black Order, or maybe I got the wrong one. I don't know. I mean, I did this like last couple days this slide, so I apologize.
We get the idea.
Right. So here we had Cell. Yeah, Magneto all the way 3-3, another 3-3 person. Lost the mirror. He had back-to-back weeks against the Fire them all. He split with them. He beat Kingpin and Black Aura Thanos. I know Scott hate mirror matches.
Yeah, he do.
I think Scott got talked off with his Magneto a couple weeks, at least 2 weeks we know of.
Yeah.
And then like I said, Mix had the Magneto number with him and Ralph. So it looks like so far the Magneto player either lost to Magneto or one lost players. But no MCU Thanos here for Cell. If that even the MC he had.
He might have had Black Order Thanos.
Huh?
I think he had Black Order Thanos.
Okay, that makes sense. That make more sense.
Look.
Okay, and now almost the same. So Scott here. So he pretty much played Magneto except the 2 weeks we spoke of. I mean to go 500 for Scott. I mean that might deserve a round of applause.
He was trying too hard.
But like I said, no. I mean, but he got Magneto. I mean, like I said, his scouting report. You know, Magneto 3-1 with Magneto. You know, not too bad.
Nope.
He could have went 4-1. I think he would be Oz with Magneto. I think Oz will had Magneto fatigue after just 2 weeks. And like I said, Cell already did a mirror match with you, so we don't know how that would have went. But
yeah.
Yeah, but names we not calling out. I mean, just none of the illustrated Ultron got must play or not too much Loki here, no death. But so now we go to the 4 lost person who is Tevin. And speaking about the death, yeah, he didn't play death, but Kingpin. Kingpin, is he the only one who had Kingpin? Who else had Kingpin?
Oh snap! That was just a few slides ago too.
Yeah.
And Devin had Kingpin.
Well, no. I think Oz had him and he got dropped, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh okay, yeah, that's right.
That's why Earl was able to play with him because he was still back in the pool. So that's why the Kingpin didn't get much play. But Tevin put him through the. I did get to play Tevin with him, but I had a plan, and he helped me execute it perfectly. Because I was trying to, because I knew I played the regular Thanos.
OG.
But my plan was like I just had to finish him before he could take over the world. But so basically, turn 1, I'm like, okay, I played the Outriders. The illustrated, they're all illustrated Outriders for people who were wondering.
Are they as good as the photo ones?
You get 8. I hear 6 Outriders is a problem, but 8 is fine.
Right. So yeah, I just kept attacking. So like I said, first turn I team attack, so I was able to stun him. Second turn, he played a solo and he pumped his Kingpin, and he went into my Thanos, but I played a Trickster God. So I'm able to stun him back. He wasn't ready for that, and then I was using Rez the whole game just to get Punisher 2099 in my hand. So by the time we got to turn 5, I'm like, here 2099, here go 2 in my hand. What can you do?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite cards.
Huh? Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
Damn.
I think you my inspiration for that win. So, but then let's see, he got wins over PJ. I don't think PJ did win a game this season.
Yeah, he did not.
Okay, he did not. And he got win against Basebox Loki. I don't think Basebox Loki got any win. Maybe one game. I don't know. But he lost to a couple Magnetos. Was
Basebox Loki's pretty bad.
I thought Kingpin would have a good game against Magneto.
If you could stay alive, he's got a good game against anybody.
That's the trick, isn't it?
But I guess most Magneto players will probably be ramping too fast, so by turn 4 they have the 8 cost out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Kingpin kind of take over the world. Galactus trying to eat it.
And it worked out well,
Oh, Vern had MCU Loki. Where'd I get Thanos from him? Boy. Yeah,
I was wondering.
I was doing them slides while I was at work. But like I said, I squeezed a lot, but now that I'm back in the crib, we're gonna be more fine-tuned going forward. My bad, Vern, but thanks for the update on that. Yeah, so here we at the 5 loss. Jason with only 1 win. But of course, like I said, he balanced out hit MC pool. You love to see that. Couple Leviathan mom. He didn't even see a Magneto neither. 2 mothers, 2 Foons, a Kingpin, and MCU Ultron.
He faced Foon twice? Wow.
Okay, so Cell did have MCU Thanos. Okay, so yep. So I had that right for Cell, but did I think I had Vern winning the game with Thanos. Yeah, because I said he had a mirror match. So it was actually MCU Loki against Thanos back against, I think Rio was that game. See, I got to correct that now, just in case somebody fact check me. So this game, so week 4 should have been Vern MCU Loki against MCU Thanos.
Not a
Loki can beat Thanos.
Did I have it right in his slide? Oh yeah, so I did have it right on his slide. I don't know. I was just tripping on one slide. Oh, and then it just
Yo, if you pay me, I'll edit your slides for you.
That's the problem. I'm broke.
Oh, okay. I guess I can be your intern.
So but yeah, so he got 1 win. Like I said, Magneto only got 1 win. He lost to Ralph and Vern. Both back-to-back week mothers. It's like every time you play one mother, you gotta play 2 of them.
Yeah.
Couple Foons, yeah. So I mean, and then finally PJ. I mean, he played all 3. Well, he was one of the 2 people with 3 MCs. He played all 3 of them, and he lost with all 3 of them. but he kept going back to that Foon pool.
I know one night after our Bible study, he was like, I really need to build Thanos, but I've got Foom built, so I guess I'll just play Foom. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Don't give people a free win.
He's going for Scott's draft pick.
Right.
I guess if you can't be the best, you can try hard to be the worst.
I mean, man, it's still, I mean, it's to be the worst of something that's pretty unique.
That's true.
Like they say in bowling, sometimes harder to hit 1 pin than all 10. All right, so finally, the judges. We don't have bye weeks in our league. We just throw a judge in there, and it wasn't looking good for the bye week people this time around.
No.
So we already talked about your game against Roland.
And my other game.
We talked about I played Ultron against Foon. I think it came down almost to the end, but I ended up I did use his level 3 power. I actually could have did it the term before, but forgot I had to could pay one less for it.
Mm.
But then the next turn, I had the 4 green, so he lifted over the cards, he dropped it down, it was it.
Can I ask what method you used to drop the cards from 1,000 feet up?
I mean, his camera wasn't fixed, so I could see it.
Oh, because we're playing online.
Right, yeah. So he was the one doing it. I didn't care how he got it done. Just I told you, send me the postcard.
The view to die for.
All right, so but yeah, so I went 2-0, 1-1. I mean, good season. But like I said, this was a really good season. I mean, out of all the players we had, we had 12 players?
Yeah.
And only one of them, had dropped out for personally, but everybody else played all 6 weeks. I mean, I think we're doing a good job. Everybody playing their games. I think that whole, people alerting each other if it get to Friday and not scared. So I think we're doing a good job getting this moving along. So after this, I'm definitely gonna open up the season 8 sign up. I mean, of course, we don't know what the format is.
Yes.
And if we don't have it, we'll make it up. So speaking of season 8, I know we got to talk about the rankings real quick. We got 49 people on here.
49. Yeah. One more and we'll be at 50. Although I think for next year I'm going to take everybody off the list who hasn't played in a year.
Okay.
That did not play all year long.
Right, that makes
so
sense.
We'll go back down.
Right. Yeah, because you can always put them back. You'll still have them in a queue somewhere, wherever your history is.
Yeah.
They just won't show up. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, some of these that got some people didn't play a game.
That's right. They jumped into the thing and never played a game. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, no, that makes sense. So you're doing a good job with that, Earl. I mean, like I say, he single-handedly pretty much keeps track. I mean, we play the games, of course, but he do the hard leg work for that. So we appreciate that.
Now, and if you got
He
a
also
local
does
tournament that you want ranked, if you give me the results, I will rank it.
Especially because there's a lot of events. Like I said, I know a couple in the West Coast. There's Florida events. I mean, if y'all want to jump on here and y'all, send us just each match wins and losses by rounds, we could get it on here.
Yeah, I just need to. I would need to know who plays and who wins each round, what the matchups are.
Yeah, we don't care about MC. We don't care about the format. Just who won, who didn't,
and who they played.
Yeah. So we got.
I tried to put him a 20 to bump my rank up, but he never accepts it. So I guess he incorruptible type.
Yeah.
So projected calendar for season 8. So right now, I think we're gonna try to shoot for having a draft the Wednesday before midwinter. I mean, not let somebody think that's a bad idea. Please speak now, forever hold your peace.
No, that's fine.
Okay. And then, like I said, that way midwinter, you ain't got to worry about building in. Week 1 start on the 17th, so basically we want to get the season done by March because something may be happening in March.
You never know.
Speaking of March, I think we got more information on that. Do we? Yeah. We'll touch up on this. I haven't really done the PowerPoints in black and white, you see, but so this format code name gonna be Pick Your Poison. Since the previous winner, Patrick Linehan, he will be picking a name for this format, or what we'll be calling it. But he hasn't got back to,
Title.
Pick Your Poison.
Yeah, so it's gonna be Buckeye present or Buckeye, and I forgot how it stayed, and then he gonna put the rest of it with it.
Yeah.
But just so we can, talk about, before that, we just use code names. So right now, it's gonna be Pick Your Poison. It's still gonna be you're gonna be drafting the MCs you play against, and it's gonna still be a double elimination format. Quick rundown, and this is Earl's idea. So if you like it, give Earl a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give him a thumb down. If you don't like him, just don't say nothing to him.
You can give me a thumbs down. I'm thick skinned.
Who doesn't like Earl though? For real.
My ex-wife. That's one.
Brief overview. So, player will be drafting two things. They'll be doing two MCs, and then their bracket, their letter in the bracket. That make more sense when I do the final slide. But like I said, just a quick overview. So so basically, all MC will be legal in this format. I mean, if you bold enough to draft a Dark Phoenix or somebody else, more power to you.
Yeah. That doesn't seem like a great idea.
And also, so for the Spider Verse MC and for the Sinister Six, that would just count as one MC. So if you draft the Spider Verse, you just draft in that group of MC. If you draft the Sinister Six, you just draft in that group of MCs.
Yeah, and I can't remember how many MCs there are, but like if we get more players than half of that, then we'll have to double up on MCs.
There's
But
no
I
way
don't
we
see-
doubling up on MCs. If we get that many players, we're gonna rent out a hall and we're gonna we're gonna fly everybody in. If we have to double the MC, I think it's like 300.
I thought we was broke, boss.
Oh, we will find money if we get the numbers up there.
Yeah.
See, exactly. But it's gonna so it'll be a 3-round draft, snake style. We're gonna do home run powers again. I think it went well. We only gonna have 7 of them this time around. So basically, for the people who are not familiar with what we call home run powers, there are gonna be 7 powers that if you only gonna be able to use them limited time and throughout the tournament. And once your limit up, you can't use those powers anymore. And the 7 we got are support characters. Gonna be keywords for Senator Kelly, Protective Senator, Deconstructing Universe, Langley, Maximus, and Black Widow. And then for equipment, Out of Time and Machine. Keeping it real simple.
Yeah.
Because I think Dark Phoenix will see a lot of play even not using her keyword in this format. But you still may be able to use it off of another MC. No, you can't use it. No, she don't even. I don't know why I think Hope is good. She's not. Is it Hope or something? I don't know her name. Sweet.
Rachel Summers?
Yeah, that's who it is. She will be in this format. And then we got the prize support, which y'all seen before, but got a few play mats. I think depending on the number of people, at least it's gonna be at least the top 4 getting prizes up to the top 8. But we have promo Iceman, Shocks, Labs, Taskmaster, and any of the legendary 10th anniversary cards. But yeah,
How about that Mortal Kombat 11 playmat?
oh yeah, that what MK stand for if you were wondering.
I thought combat started with a C.
So yeah, I think that brings us to the end of this. Bill Phase 12 have a format coming up. Sign up until Friday, I think.
I think it's closed already. Scott wasn't able to get in.
I thought he said he moved it to Friday.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I mean, I'm bringing up my Discord now. I know he said he jumped the gun. He said blah 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 blah. Blah. Y'all probably don't see this on the people watching at home. Done by Friday. I said, I think he wants soon to get over the holiday. What he said, I don't know. I thought he said something. I think he just got this going now.
Maybe there's still hope for you, Scott.
Yeah, I think he put it somewhere. I don't know. I may be even lying. Who knows? But I think you can still sign up. I mean, it haven't even started. You know, Bill Faith ain't gonna turn people away. But yeah, so we got 5 Buckeye people in there. Me and you in the group, Roland. So you know that's an L for you.
Oh, okay. Just you think that?
Just be Disney Plus format. So I know Vernon here, he'll be in there. Midwinter coming up. So the other thing I want to talk about. So Midwinter, I will not be able to play in the main event. So I plan on streaming, and I would like to have some people who's not coming to Midwinter maybe do some commentating.
I like to talk.
So if people not coming to midwinter, I want to try and maybe do like more of a time schedule. So I don't want just 2 people doing the whole day. That way they're not obligated, tied down. But maybe like a hour to 2 hour window where you just set to work the mic. So if you're interested in doing that and not going to be at midwinter, please reach out to me, Discord, Facebook. You can even do it through this YouTube chat. But I am looking for commentators. I'm gonna set up. I definitely gonna be streaming, and then what I plan on doing is streaming to Discord, and then having my laptop in another room so people could talk freely. The commentators could talk freely. So if people will be interested in doing that, but yeah, Buckeye will be streaming there. That event is probably the format event. I think the format event is gonna be whatever format going on. So we'll see once it happens. But yeah, almost an hour in, and I think we're coming up on the finish line. So thanks for supporting us. But you got anything you want to shout out, Roland?
Tomorrow morning, tune into the resource row. Be talking about our last boss versus boss battle, Magneto.
It's already third Thor day. I mean, man, this month is going. It's a whole new month, huh?
Yeah. How about that Christmas? Only 25 days away.
How about I said, did November even happen?
Oh, it happened.
What you got for us, Earl?
Well, I suggest you watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special.
So good.
Pretty good.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Supporting Disney, you gotta get your royalty check from that. I was an extra in that movie. I'm somewhere in the back. I get royalty check every time somebody watch it. I just made that up, so please don't ask me about that.
I don't do it for me. I do it for you.
Oh.
For the viewer, you'll enjoy it. Trust me. Yeah.
I mean, don't forget the new Disney Plus sets coming out. Make sure you check out the name on the play testing. You'll see me Roland's name there. Just gotta shout ourselves out. Got a little swole head.
I got that poster on my wall.
So but yeah, so I'm gonna update the prize wall. That way I didn't show how many tokens people have. I gotta fine tune that. We're gonna get our prize wall reconstructed, and we're gonna work because people ain't really using those up. It seems like they're more playing for fun, but we still won't have something to give out.
Well, maybe if we have autographed cards that maybe autographed cards.
Well, like I said, I was thinking about we signing cards, but we'll figure that out something. Something cheap because we broke.
We is.
And we're not starting a Patreon neither, so we just gonna make this happen. We want to make sure that Bill Faze and APAC get in their bucks, so because we're not broke enough to not support them. You should be supporting them too, just to throw that out there.
Oh, definitely.
But yeah, we got prizes. I didn't post them up, but we got them.
We need more fun things to do with tokens. What else?
Yeah, we got to talk about that offline, right? Yeah, we got some draft stuff. People been, amused by that, but I don't think this season was just a good season, but hopefully the next format. This one format for a 3-month period, not giving us 2 sucks.
Yeah. I like to look ahead.
Well, I guess they knew Boss Bell. Like, if we had the format, we would already be playing it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Upper Deck. But that's the truth.
They probably wanted to know what cards were going to be out.
Right. So you think the next format going to be a photo format?
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so.
You see how I did a whole end credit thing and they just kept talking right through that? Like, credits are rolling and shit, but we still just talking like it's not over.
You want to make like an end credit scene where we come back in?
There we go.
I don't even know if people still listen. We probably just talking to ourselves. They're having our own small conversation. But yeah, so but yeah, like I said, thanks for listening. I'm gonna open up sign up shortly for season 8.
I'm already signed up.
Well, because you got inside information, and then yeah, you'll be once we do the next draft ranking. Once we have that know the format is the draft ranking. And we may be reaching out for somebody. We still want to do a 4th person for that. So we may be reaching out. But we already know we got Jason as a fallback plan. So either way, we'll figure it out. Any last words before I talk for another 5 or 10 minutes?
How's there no Battlestar in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I was wondering that too.
He is there quietly. He's that extra hero you get when you pay that. He's a sidekick.
Right.
I mean, he's not an actual person. You just pick who he's gonna be.
I like to use Phil Coulson as Battlestar.
But don't you have to? It got to be a 1 or 2 job, or it could be anybody.
One or two
One or two
hero, right?
MCU.
Huh?
Yep.
1 or 2 NCU hero, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so Phil Coulson can be a 2. Yeah.
Told you.
Okay. I was thinking about the Phil Coulson, but a lot of cars,
Oh, I got you.
a lot of cars coming at once. Gotta get back up to speed. I've been out the loop playing. It's been a while since I played some games, Earl. Why are we not playing recently?
Oh,
He cast out of time on you.
I've been playing. I don't know. You've been like moving back into your house.
Yeah, that might. But I got everything situated. I think I'm about ready to get back on the grind.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to be tested for.
I'm gonna do this whole talking thing all over again.
We can talk. I won't shut up.
I'm gonna give these people that watching the end credit while we talk offline. So everybody, y'all have a good night. Thanks for listening. Till next time.
Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while.